said chill. Yo, what's up, guys? How am I freaking? What's up, guys? What's up? We're going to try to finish this today, but I'm going to start off by watching a quick tutorial of what I'm supposed to do by watching the full game playthrough. I do have the game up, but I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Security breach ruin. We need a full playthrough. We're like, I think, way. Yeah, we're actually really close to the end. Holy crap, we're really close to the end. I actually didn't know we were that close when I stopped the other day. We were only like, probably like 50 minutes of gameplay. But I didn't know what to do for the bowling alley part. Oh no, maybe even less, maybe 30 minutes? Dang, so you guys will get a playthrough tonight. I'll 100% edit it. Okay, so well, they're on the second one. Oh, what the heck? We're followed by a mini one the whole time? I didn't even know that. One moment, guys. One moment. What the heck? That's easy. Alright, I'm stupid. I thought it was way harder than it actually needs to be. I'm stupid. Okay, we'll do this one by one. Okay. This... These guys wake up and they start following us, I think. But I think we're safe. We sneak over to where they're at, and then I literally think we just stay still. All right, we'll try it. I'm gonna listen to the playthrough because I couldn't figure this out to save my life. I think we come over here. Oh no, we come over here. Crap, I missed it. And we do... Wait, what? How do I get over here? How did he get over there? Wrong way, boys. I think we have to Cut it sharp here. Yeah. Okay. We sneak. Then they're at the second point. I'm not going to be able to talk. So, welcome anybody that comes in. We sneak up here. And then we do this.
Are you there?
Right? Okay. And we do this one, and then I'm going to pause. So they don't come back. Okay. That's the first one, okay? We have to follow this exactly so we can get the playthrough right, because it took me a very long time to get to this point. I'm sorry that I took a day off. Danielle was over, and I just focused on hanging out or whatever. Nobody's even in chat, just so you know. You're like coming over like someone's in chat. Nobody's in chat but me saying yo, yo, yo. Now I gotta go to the left. To the left? Yo, the guy I'm watching keeps the mask on way too freaking long. I hope he's going the right way. I'm just gonna follow his path. He goes this way. I don't know if those guys come back or not, but I'm gonna follow what he's going. Oh yeah, I forgot we're Cassie, so we have the stamina of a freaking turtle shell. Go this way. Then this way. And pause. Let's see. Where the freak are they going now? Okay, now we do a door. We open a door? Where the freak is that door at that he just found? This one? Yeah, this door. Nope, I didn't do it long enough. I think I have to do them all long. That one long. Dude, this is gonna be so hard. No. So close. Dude, I fucking suck at this. How does this guy do it? Holy shit, I suck at this one. What's up? Okay, I'm just gonna do what he does. So he did this one like half full, then this one half full, and this one half, no, a little bit more, then do this one, and do this one, do this one, and this one. That was annoying as shit. Yeah, that one was a lot harder than I imagined it would be. I'm following a tutorial because I was taking way too long in this section. The whole rest of the game was not hard to do at all, but this part, for whatever reason, has been really hard for me. So I'm trying to, if you guys see me looking over, I'm just trying to figure out the last part. And then we can move on, because I gotta do a playthrough tonight. We're gonna do a playthrough. Where the freak did you just go? Oh no. There's little goobas. I'm pretty good. How are you, man? And or woman? I'm so confused what this guy's doing. Oh.
Gregory, are you there?
I gotta get him to move, and then I like run down here, I think. Yep. Wait, why is this one not moving? Why is that one coming after me?
Gregory, are you there?
He literally just led me into him. What a fucker. What is he doing? I literally just watched a playthrough and the guy literally leads me into them. What? How is that a guide, brother? Dude just made me reset everything, I think. Or is there save points? Are the save points better, or are they reset everything? No way I have to do all that over again. I know. GG's. Thank God for the save spots. This guy makes no sense what he does. So he comes over. He hits the second cam. Then runs. Second cam. Then runs.
Gregory, are you there?
I think there's like one little fucker that remains. Maybe? No, there isn't. No, there is one. Oh, nope, there is one. GG's. Then what does he do here? There's one left that follows you. So then he hits the first one? And they don't go after him.
Gregory, are you there? Gregory, are you there?
Okay. Whatever the heck that did. This is so convoluted and confusing. It's... Okay. Then we are in another spot where there's more. Oh no, what do I gotta do here, guys? What's up, bro? Thanks, dude. I don't even post my car on this channel anymore. I have like a whole separate channel, but I appreciate you. Didn't know anybody on this channel actually watched my car stuff. I don't know where I'm going. I'm assuming down here somewhere. I don't think I need to go where the little goobies are. I'm gonna pass if I can on that. Okay, we made a circle. Now what do we do? I don't want to mess up. What is he doing? Brother went into the bathroom. Where's the bathrooms? Next to the trash can. Oh my gosh. Why are there so many? Why are there so many of those little guys? Is he telling me that there's one in here? Yo, I literally, I'm sorry for hitting you guys. I literally hate when I watch a playthrough through a game that's trying to tell you what to do next. And like, not like a playthrough, but like an explanation of like how to play the game. And it's doing everything but what you're supposed to be doing. Like, when I run circles and do stupid stuff on my playthroughs, I clip it out. This dude is including just going to the bathroom to look around and do absolutely nothing just to have extra content on the video. I don't want to see that. Give me what I need to do. I don't know what this motherfucker wants me to do. Oh my gosh, yeah, this dude is actually... I don't want to mess up. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Okay, we're supposed to bring them to the fourth.
Are you there?
Okay, there they are. They're making their little trail.
Gregory, are you there?
Okay. We got them stuck in the third position now. Is that what we're doing, or is this guy just... Nope, he's bringing them to the fourth now. And then we run. Cool. Glad he's super clear with his instructions. Oh my gosh, there's one last one. Why is there one last one?
Gregory, are you there? Gregory, are you there? Gregory, are you there?
Okay, I think I diverted him.
Gregory, are you there?
Thank God I diverted him, guys. That guy didn't show me how to do that. I did that myself. I didn't think there was gonna be a freaking... Jeez. Okay. This is actually like making me not be able to breathe properly. I'm sweating. What's up, dude? Okay, I just got kicked. Where did I go next? Turn around and then go back out. Okay. Just following the boss here. Let's see what this entails. We do next. Okay, new area. Didn't even realize that this was here. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. And they're at 1, and we need to be at what? I don't know. Okay.
Gregory, are you there?
The guy's doing 3.
Gregory, are you there? Gregory, are you there? Gregory, are you there?
Okay. Oh my gosh. This is terrifying. I almost walked into them. I don't know where the last portion of this is. You think this one's better? I think that this one's way better than the I didn't like Security Breach. Ruin's been good. Security Breach was kind of like cheesy, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Why are they coming back to me? Where is he having me go? Turn around. I think I did it completely wrong. I don't know, there's like a big group of them dead now or something, like they're frozen. What does that mean? This guy actually sucks at showing me where to go next. He's just... So I have to go literally out a circle and then back In here, I think. Why are they dead now, guys? No, they're back there again. Oh. So it's a timed thing.
Gregory, are you there? Gregory, are you there?
It's a timed thing. We gotta be quick, guys. Oh my gosh, we're deactivating them, I think. Is that what those stands do? I'm going to just watch Nacha. Alright, dude, you're good. You're good. Alright, we just need to figure out what we're doing after this. After I take down this thing, I'm gonna have to turn around, I believe, and run away. He shows himself getting killed, by the way, here. He included this in a walkthrough. He shows himself failing at explaining what to do. Amazing. Beautiful. What a total Chad. Does a playthrough and shows himself dying in the playthrough. Thanks, buddy. That really helped. Now I was so scared that I was gonna get jump scared by the singing dudes during that, but we didn't. He did. I didn't. What in the world could we need to do now, guys? What in the world could we possibly need to do now? I swear we've done everything. Like, I totally believe that we've done everything. What could we possibly need to do now? I think we did everything. Maybe we just need to find the location of the final, like, rabbit thing. I think that's what he's doing. Okay, yeah, we're going all the way out. Yeah, I think those little power things shut all those little guys down, because I keep finding them now, like, in little things, like they got hit with an EMP or like a bug zapper or something. It's like if you had a bunch of flies in a pile getting hit by a bug zapper. I think this is where he's going. Where the actual crap is he at? I don't recognize. He's going out around. Yes, that's where I went. He passes this. Oh, we're supposed to go through this? Right. So that all was just right here. All of that is right here. Lovely. Okay. Lovely. You guys proud of me? Okay. Right on. Only took 30 minutes with help. Thank you for being patient with me, guys. Just need to get through that. What did we do now, though? Does anyone know? I think we're getting close to the end. Don't we have to battle the bunny rabbit one-on-one or something? I'm surprised nobody came out today for the final part. Also, I want to say shout out to y'all. Our short, I posted a short of playing this, and it ended up getting, let's see what it's at now. It was way over 10K when I just checked it last. I didn't know it was even up there. We are at 18,000 views on a short. I've never gotten that many views on a short. I had one video that did good like that, and it took so freaking long to get to that. Like, I think my highest short view is probably like 30K, and it probably took like 8 months to get there. This was like 3 days. We hit 18K for a short. So bless, guys. Thank you. Thank you for that. We're getting close to the end. What time did you say you have to leave? Are you serious? I thought you said you weren't going to leave till late. You said late. So you're going to go home and nap? That's insane. Okay. Okay, I'm going to walk Danny out. 1 second. I got to figure out. How did he just do that? I opened it and it opened this. It didn't. Oh. It's only open when you take your thing out. Okay, we're literally at the end, boys. Prep. If anyone is a mod in chat, just say he will be back. I'll try to say something. I am gonna walk Danny out. Walking Danny out to car. BRB. Sorry, guys. I literally thought somebody was like copying me when I, because it popped back up with what I just said, and I'm like, what? Okay, finale time. All right. One memento. What do you need me to help you with?
Bugs.
actually crazy. I like that was the first time that me and Danny have seen each other in like 2 or 3 months. And that literally went by so quickly. We only hung out for a little bit yesterday, then the night, and then today she just left. It's crazy how fast time goes, bro. But she has to watch dogs for her parents. And yeah. So she'll be doing that all this week. I have obligations. I have to mow and stuff down here. So sadly, work comes first. Do you guys think that we're almost
Look,
done?
no more vents. Every single time I get in one, it...
Yay! Event! They're doing weenie dog. What in the heck is happening, bro? We're traveling back in time. Did I just go backwards or did I go frontwards? Why does it look like we just went backwards? What's up, bro? I gotta... Oh, take mask off. Chill. Forgot I was... What the heck just happened? Did I go backwards or frontwards? Wait, this doesn't make sense. Now I can go through down a regular? What? Late but here. What's up, bro? I think my vision is really bad because I almost read that as late but late. Like, what does that even mean? Am I doing the right thing, guys? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. What's up, Alex? Nah, I'm just gonna...
I bet those security nodes are all the way down there.
Oh yeah, she's a girl. I was like, that was zesty. They're all the way down there. But she's a girl. On which platform are you playing this? PS5. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys again. Let me showcase it real quick. Oh, we got to look at cars today. That was pretty fun. I'm looking at getting something more reliable. So we looked at a new car today. I don't even know why. You guys have to give me more suggestions on what to play. Or not what to play, but what clips you guys want to see. Like what do you think are the best parts of this game that people would want to watch? Cause how do I unpin a message? There we go. That link takes you guys to the first short that I made of this. I did it right after I got off, and it somehow in like a day hit 19,000 views. It's our highest viewing short so far. The Mimic Chase? Which one is that? Have I gotten to that yet? If I feel like this is a time event and I'm not doing it in a timely fashion. Did he spoil something? Or were you saying, dang, there you go, as in views? No, I'm very blessed and thankful for you guys. Where was the thing? Oh my gosh, this is a timed event? Holy fuck. GG's. I'm not good at these. Is that what that guy is? Is he called the Mimic? Well, I should probably just reset because he's just stuck here. How in the ass am I supposed to do this? There's no way I can do this, can I? Can. Thank goodness we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I thought I was gonna get a jump scare, not gonna lie. Nah, you're good. I don't even know anything about, but I don't know anything about FNAF, so I don't even know what Mimic is. What the freak? Wait. Freddy was good for the first one. So does that mean Freddy didn't actually survive, or is this like a different version of Freddy? Am I supposed to run up where he's under? That's what I was thinking about, but I feel like it's not. All right, I'm just gonna have to make the assumption maybe. Nope. I'm stupid. I had to try it. It looked like you could jet around and slope up, but okay, so turns out I just have to turn around and use my freaking eyes that are really bad. I have actually really bad vision. I'm supposed to wear glasses, and I don't have glasses that are the right prescription, so I can barely see. I think I just turn around and go that way. Ready? He has a present for you, though. He has a present. No way I'm supposed to just run for it, am I? Oh. So what do I do? What do I do, guys? What do I do? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? There's the path was blocked off when I turned around. Or am I actually stupid and you like go under something?
There's the inhibitor.
I can't go around him? Oh. Wait, so actually explain this to me like I'm stupid because I don't understand how, like, I get the concept of what I'm doing, but I don't actually know what I'm doing. What do these, like, inhibitors do? What is this thing that I'm hitting? Like, what does that do, actually? Oh, so Vanny pretty much says, yeah, you're not even real. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, guys. Since I did that little mini music segment, I actually hate them even more now. I already thought I hated them a lot because of doing the big one, but now I hate them even more. Should I go like up? Oh, gotta keep going right. Thank you for explaining it to me. Because I was hitting them, but I don't feel like I was grasping what I was doing. I thought I was hitting them and deactivating, like, the Yeah, dude, the giant one in just regular security breach was already hard enough, but having a bunch of mini, like segments where you have to mess with big groups of them, like they're little, like, nasty bugs or whatever, that was not fun. That was not fun. I felt like I was actually, like, I don't like have a fear of bugs, but I, like, if I'm going outside and there's like 50 spiders, I think you would have to be, like, mentally challenged to not think that was gross. Like, nobody's gonna go out and just start playing with spiders. Like, nah, screw that.
Cassie, can you hear me? I finally have a clear signal.
Okay, my take is, or my guess at what is happening is, there's no way that Gregory is back in here again. My suspicion of that was confirmed when they show you that you can mimic the voice of other things and play them through a speaker. If they can do that, then somebody can use, like, a voice changer to mimic the voice of Gregory to lure this girl. But I don't know who Cassie is. Who?
Am I close?
Almost. There's still one node left that's keeping the underground sealed.
Where?
Roxy's the final node. You need to deactivate her.
But
Deactivate her and save me. Save me, Cassie, please. It's so dark down here.
Like, what's Cassie's relationship to Gregory? Just a friend? I don't know if I would just, like, trust a random voice telling me to go into an abandoned building that my friend is stuck in. I don't know. That's just me, though. Everybody's different. Maybe people would trust that. I'm not going into... I don't even think, like, my brain can grasp the concept of how big the, like, what's the word that's not a... I don't want to make it, like, too big of a word. Like, I'm trying to say infrastructure, but that's not, like, a good enough explanation. Like, I don't think people truly know how big this game actually is when people like zoom out and expand on what the devs and everything, like all that goes into this is insane. This is massive. I would never go into a warehouse this size. I mean, this is crazy. They don't even have warehouses IRL this big, I don't think. What?
Roxy.
Cassie. Cassie. Welcome back, Cassie. Your special day. I remember. Your special day. Do you still like carrot cake? It has been some time since I saw you last. If I remember correctly.
I'm sorry, am I a dick for doing this?
I remember because you are number one.
I like cut her off while she's talking.
What are you doing?
Okay, see, why am I seeing this?
Sorry.
I love carrot cake.
Only in VR, though?
Happy birthday, Cassie.
Roxy.
VR, I'm like thinking like it's a VR thing.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, she is real. Wait, she was real? She was just... I didn't cut her off. I let her finish, didn't I? How much more did she say? I was at least trying to let her have, like, her last moments, but she was kind of yapping. Why is Cassie and Roxy bonded, and why is Gregory and Freddy bonded? Just a gender-related thing? How the heck does she remember what kind of cake we like? I'm guessing she's been to this area before when it wasn't shut down and when the robots didn't actually try to... Oh no, I guess they tried to kill Freddy because he was there at night. They weren't actually programmed to kill him. I don't think. But they also said that they're not programmed to kill anyways, and they still were like... Dude... Next thing, somebody remind me that comes on my streams daily. Next thing I get is a new microphone. I gotta get like a microphone that isn't in front of my face. I just talk too much and I be hitting things. I'm not a good streamer to have a mic in my face because I'm not somebody that just sits here and like talks without like emphasis. I like throw my hands and stuff and I hit you guys way too much. I'm sorry. I'm not abusive. I'm not trying to be abusive. It just like clips the mic and then the mic sounds crazy after I hit it. Oh, elevators. This reminds me of... Oh, she's crying. Okay, well, she definitely didn't want to do that. Yeah, she's definitely going to regret knowing that she probably wasn't supposed to do that, I'm guessing. Seemed a little fake. She only cried for like 30 seconds. Roxy and Gregory were the only ones that showed up. Wait, so why did the animatronics didn't show up to her birthday? Yo, could you imagine if you went to Chuck E. Cheese and like the freaking like singing, dancing animatronic things just like somehow had sentience, like they were humans in their brains, like they're just like nah, and they turn around and leave. Yo, what? How can they deny a birthday party? Aren't they? I know that they're like the lore or whatever is that they're like kids that got stuffed in them or whatever, but isn't there like a way for them to be controlled somehow, like to to a degree or something. I just watched the like normal game lore. I think it like doesn't include security breach and stuff. I just wanted to know like about it, so I learned about like Michael Afton, the son, the crying kid son. What else? What else did I learn? I learned like, okay, I can't put my mask on. Did I go the right way? Can I get in this?
No! No, 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 no.
I thought she just died.
Stupid flashlights?
Oh, we are supposed to get into this. Okay. I didn't know if we could get into the water or not.
I am a candy cadet. Come get your candy here. I have candy.
Why do I like have a weird like a weird memory like I watched this before when I didn't? Like I feel like I've seen this but I didn't. I don't know. What did he say? I'm supposed to bring him candy? I didn't find candy. I found a token. Does he want that? Can I feed him a token?
Now I will tell you a story about a mother and a little boy who lived alone in a cabin in the dark woods.
Thanks, bro. He said the first line of dialogue. He got tired after that. He's like, yeah, honestly, I changed my mind, buddy. I don't want to tell you anything.
Why are there burners everywhere? It's like the inside of an oven.
Oh yeah, is this what they did to end this monstrosity for good? Can I get Freddy out? Wouldn't that be just such a throwback? Comic page. I thought it was another coin. Yeah, I'm gonna probably opt out this time around, but we'll watch somebody else do it because there's no way that I'm gonna actually find them on my own. They're probably like hidden or something crazy. Also, why did I get put into a room that has absolutely nothing in it? They're like, yeah, we're gonna make you feel good thinking you got to the end. Oh. Okay, never mind. Didn't see this. This place is so big, my brain can't. Guys? Am I supposed to go down here? It doesn't look like I can come back up. A backpack? Yo, what is happening in this game? Now I'm Getting a forklift to go? I don't know if I was supposed to do that. I feel like I'm actually hacking something. I mean, I have to press yes, right? Or no would do nothing.
Gregory! Gregory! You okay?
You saved me. You saved me.
Gregory? I'm Gregory. You're not Gregory. What are you?
I'm Gregory.
Isn't that an endoskeleton or whatever?
Cassie, get out of here! Run!
Wait, no way Foxy saves us. Foxy saves us?
Cassie, can you hear me?
Gregory? Is that really you? I mean, really you?
I'm stuck.
I've been trying to reach you all night. I'm not at the pizza place. Something's trying to trick you.
You're a bit late. This thing in the basement sounds just like you. How do I know this is you for real?
Is there another option? You need to get out of there now.
How?
My friend has access to the building maps. Just follow his instructions.
Ready? Did you just kill my friend?
Go right.
I'm bad at instructions. Don't tell me.
It's right behind you.
I know, dude. I ran out of stamina. I'm a girl.
Keep going. Go right. Right. Hurry. Almost there.
Look, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I am going the wrong way. Oh no, never mind. It's really slow.
Cassie, it's me. I think I need to explain a few things. You were never supposed to go to the Pizzaplex. That thing in the sinkhole tricked you. I really don't know what it is, but it's been trapped down here a really long time.
How does he know?
The
Because
Nexus
of
security program was designed to keep it hidden, but you shut down the security, and now it's free. It's not your fault. I know you did it
the
for
bunny rabbit was good.
save me, but we can't risk being followed. I'm sorry.
Gregory? No!
Yo, the ending is like Little Nightmares all over again. The trauma. We got double crossed. What's up? Yo, what? What? Should I watch a little bit of lore? Because I've only been on for an hour. What? The bunny rabbit was the actual security system trying to prevent us. So I thought the bunny rabbit was bad. just because it killed us, but the bunny rabbit was protecting from the mimic getting out. Because at the end, the bunny rabbit tries to get us, but we turn the protocol off and it gets sucked back in. Or we tried to turn the security off. Dude, what? Yeah, that just actually blew my mind. Okay, that was W game, dude. I give this game a proper 8 out of 10. This actually felt like a properly done what I would want to play for a first FNAF experience. The security breach felt lackluster. Why do I always turn off the light? Sorry. It's hooked up to my PlayStation. If I turn my PlayStation off, the light goes off, the overhead light. Okay. Security breach to me felt like I don't know. It felt like incomplete, but I'm very, very glad that I played Ruin. Let me look. First, I'm going to look up the security breach Ruin story. Candy Cadet. I think that's what his name was. I'm going to watch that first. Because there's no way I would have been able to find all the spots. Oh, it was free? I thought I actually like somehow paid for it by accident. Because I didn't even pay attention when I bought the game. I was like, oh, I think I just wasted more money because I bought like the special edition of it. Not realizing that it literally just comes with it. Alright, we'll watch this first together. I'll react to this first. I'll play a little bit. Let me know if the audio, like the audio's good.
Come get your candy here. I have candy all day, every day. Candy.
Is that loud enough for you guys? I don't know if I'll be able to rewatch. Can I watch my own stream? Guys, I always turn off the light. Sorry, it's hooked up to my PlayStation. If I turn my PlayStation off, the light goes off, the overhead light. Because I didn't even pay attention when I bought the game. All right, we'll watch audio. Is that all right? Do you have a favorite part in the game? Just joined, my bad. If you already said it. Nah, playing Ruin for the first time, I would honestly say, let me just relook, because the only thing fresh in my mind has been running from the mini Music Men, and that was pretty good done. Like, I feel like the experience was done pretty well because it had me on my toes, and I was very nervous the whole time doing it. That's why I ended up having to do the thing. What would be my favorite part? Honestly, I liked doing the whole Vanny Mask thing. I feel like it changed the whole feel of the game. Instead of just like running crazy long distances in Security Breach just to get like backtracked and have to go all the way back just for one thing and you're barely making any progress, it just kind of seemed stupid. It seemed like when I was playing Security Breach, I never knew like exactly what to do. The map was so massive because you're in that like giant mall. What do they call it? Perplex or whatever. There was no like feeling like, even though they don't want to like confiscate it so that you're like in like just a maze game where you're like, you know what I mean? There's only like two ways you can really go and you're confined and stuck. This game did it better because it felt like no matter what I was doing, I was progressing in the game and I didn't have to go outside to this giant world and somehow figure out now what I'm doing. they tried to give you like little clues of like, okay, go here now, but like the map was confusing everything. I just felt like I was like running too much and I was just doing stuff and not progressing. But I liked how they did this one a lot more. This literally almost felt like its own game, like completely. Like this felt like it was a remade version of it instead of a DLC. My favorite moments, you guys will have to let me know. I was asking earlier, and I don't think any of you guys were on. I need to know what you guys would like my clippers to clip so that I can post them as a short, because for some reason shorts with FNAF have done amazing recently. They were already doing really good. Like the first playthrough with Security Breach, I think I had one that like touched like 6,000 views, which is really good for me. It's like humbling because I don't get that. And then I just posted I just called it Meeting Sun and Moon again for the first time in Ruin. And that just hit like almost 20,000 views. So just want to thank you guys too. That blessings for real. I'm literally showing my screen still, trying to find my favorite part to show you guys, and I still haven't found. Shout out the logical fallacies. Is your name still that? Yeah. Because as you guys can see, the first portion of the playthrough, he was here like the whole time too. W Man's favorite part. I did think like revisiting Monty felt more satisfying, and it didn't have like one of those cheesy like endings, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to find out where any of the good clips are. That's why I have my clippers, to be honest. I can never find the good clips. All right, guys. Let me see if I can make this full screen. I can't check my OBS when I make it full screen. We're going to react to this, and then we'll react to what else you said, and then I'll try to get some more lore explained for myself, because I don't know any of the lore.
About a mother and her little boy who lived alone in a cabin in the dark woods. There was a monster in
Volume good.
but the mother caught it and kept it locked in the basement. The monster always made scary noises at night, but the mother would tell the boy not to worry because it could never get out. Then she would sing the boy a lullaby to sleep. One day, the monster stopped growling and instead listened and learned the lullaby. The next day, when Mother went out to find food, the monster sang the lullaby from the basement. The little boy heard the lullaby and opened the door.
Did you just play rave music at the end? What the heck? Who is the boy they're referring to in the story? All right, so what do I even look up to find like lore specifically to Security Breach? Because I want to find the video just to give you guys a reference point. We won't watch it all on stream or anything, but who did I watch?
Marked the hiring of Ralph, also known as the Phone Guy. Soon, Henry Emily created the security puppet, a marionette that would watch over his...
No, it wasn't that one. I watched this one.
You no longer have to wait to sing and dance with Fredbear and Fred.
The crying child's death wasn't just an accident. It was.
I don't know if this is like actually correct or not. I don't know if anyone knows the lore 100%, but this was the one I watched. It literally had like crazy editing styles in it to explain. Like, it would have these random moments where he would actually do like these proper like editing segments that I was looking up trying to find if this was a game because of how good it looked, but he was just like adding to the story by doing like 3D rendering of like the story. It was really good, but he just explained who like everyone in the timeline was. Like, he explains all the Aftons, what their relations were, like why there was a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria in the first place, how many different ones there were, but I don't know if that actually correlates to, like, is that anything with Security Breach, or is it its own timeline? If you haven't, you can search for FNAF retro CDs, because that gives you some context for Vanessa and Gregory. Oh. Yeah, FNAF is fun. FNAF is fun. That video is insanely well produced. Oh, so it doesn't mean it's correct. It's just his take on it. So you want me to look up FNAF retro? Literally can't type today. Is that gonna... Did I look up the wrong thing? What the heck is that? Five Nights at Junior's retro CDs. I just didn't spell it right. I'm actually stupid. Were these things that I missed in the game or whatever? Wait, this is just showing me the... Does he not play them? Oh. Is there anybody on that actually shows them though? Like the actual tapes? I don't want to know the locations. I just want to see the tapes, but I don't think... Do I have to just get them in-game to find them? This says all locations. I just want to watch the tapes. Oh, here. Maybe this? What the heck is this? To get all CDs, you have to have Chica's voice box. Oh, we never even got Chica's voice box. Where the heck was Chica at?
We are gonna be looking for the retro CDs. Alright, Freddy, let's go. The first CD is right down here. We're going to...
Oh, so you're saying there's no one that actually plays them? Am I in a circus? What does that even mean? FNAF. Oh. So do I have to find them in the game? Nobody actually has like a video where they just show the tapes? That's what I was going to try to do. Full audio of all 6 retro tapes. Thank you. Shout out this dude, bro. He has 860 subscribers, and I think he's the only one that did this. Shout out to this dude. No one actually plays him. I think he's going to actually play it. Now, I'll probably try to get, I'll try to get the, Mimic. If you guys want to watch me play another one, I'll get it.
How's your anxiety been? You did so well with your comms. When we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
What issue? I've been doing my job. I come in and set
This is Vanessa.
my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation. We have transcripts, and I've read them. But it's not clear what you're talking about in these conversations. I can't make sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department. He's nice, I guess.
Yes, I see Lewis here. But there's someone else. Good morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No? What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades. Better? When the shade's pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave? Yeah? So you're not talking to me again today? This isn't all that productive.
She's talking to herself. I thought,
think the sessions are more successful.
I'm like, yo, I don't hear anyone talking.
You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions don't get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your
Damn, she's like, I paid to do this job of listening to you, but if you don't want to talk, then my reviews are gonna suffer. So you better start talking. That's I would love a what do you call it, like a psychiatrist or whatever to say that while I'm sitting there.
You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? I could be put in the corner.
Time is money. Chop, chop, chop.
Yeah, you think that's funny, huh? Hi, go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time. I've read through all your files, so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your dad's name was Bill?
Yeah, I didn't read any of the books or anything. I just got into this. I just got into, like, playing FNAF and stuff.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle between your mum and your dad. Your dad didn't play fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt? I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault.
I had that
It's really
happen.
sad, but it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt
Am I listening to audio files from my life, my childhood?
the other parent. I know your mum after she lost the custody case.
I was supposed to be a good girl.
What happened to her had nothing to do with you, even though it was your testimony that did it. Was that testimony true?
She died?
No.
The spilled water. I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Dad is to blame, not you.
Why does she sound like a little girl now? Isn't Vanessa grown up, or are these multiple? Am I hearing like different people, or is this all Vanessa? Because that last one just sounded like a little girl. And at the beginning, it sounded like Vanessa's like real voice. Or is the little girl I just heard Gregory and I just thought he was a little girl? Who is that talking? Who's...
No, they didn't to her.
They said I'm supposed to be a good little girl.
Use their child. It's really sad. He manipulated to have a pet. I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault. It's really sad. But it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent.
Oh.
I know your mum, after she lost the custody case. I was supposed to be a good girl. What happened to her had nothing to do with you, even though it was your testimony that did it. Was that testimony true? No.
What kind of fucking therapist is this? I thought they meant she died in a tragic way or something, like she got into a car accident, not she actually like...
I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
Your dad is to blame? If you go to a psychiatrist, if you've ever gone to like mental health places, they'll talk to you and stuff, but I don't think I've ever heard a therapist or something shift the blame. That's literally like what they're not supposed to do. They're supposed to like redirect feelings. Oh, by the way, it's your fucking dad's fault. What?
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem? Oh, the flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them. There. Now, let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself. But I can see that you're not...
Sorry, guys, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Or are you? All right, then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy. Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it? Well, this won't take long. Let's see.
She's like, by the way, you're fat.
Is no longer available. Does that bother you? No? You don't look surprised to see me sitting here instead of your last therapist. Well, then, let's get to it. I'll admit that some of what's in your file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, it's clear that you have a little rebellious side, right? And I'm surprised by your knowledge of...
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Can she please say one word back at least? She's making me feel insane. The psychiatrist is literally talking to herself. She's just being paid to repeat things over and over again. Imagine like sitting there and just like, well, a psychiatrist is like going on, like ranting, trying to get this poor person to talk to her. It's like, yeah, that's insane.
Something of a phenom. Do you know what that word means? It means you have unusual skill. Like a hacker. I assume you know what
Hockey?
a hacker is.
Hockey?
Yes? Do you
One
think of
Piece?
yourself as a hacker?
Is that a bad word or something?
Vanessa, let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting. Apparently...
Wait, what?
Let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message... Good morning, Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting.
Thank you, bro. I have been literally growing my hair out for a year because when I was younger, I was forced to always have a buzz cut. I don't know why. My family thought that that was like the appropriate look for me, so I was only allowed to have buzz cuts. Now that I'm older, even though I get yelled at daily for having long hair, how I look homeless, and whatever else disses they can come up with. I have still made it to the year mark, and I plan on trying to at least grow it like down to like probably shoulder length, and I'm just gonna get it trimmed up and styled a little bit better. But it's been a process, but I appreciate it. It's a lot of work to have long hair, but
Lengthy report chronicling non-job related communications that have been coming to your computer. The fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
she just
I'm not
talked.
talking about Lewis. You know who I'm talking about. Why won't you open up about it? What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too. These are the same files I have here. These files are full of details about your life. Do you know what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot.
Yeah, trust me, bro. I don't know if like that's just a universal thing or whatever, but like my cousins were always allowed to have like longer hair and stuff and like shaggy hair, but I don't know why I just wasn't. And it was like always something that I wanted to have, but I wasn't allowed to. So in my head, I'm like, okay, so that's just not not what I'm supposed to have. But as I got older and I like freed my kind of myself to like be my own person, which I guess happens when people are in like family situations growing up where you're like being very closely controlled and told things what to do, and if they don't like it, then they manipulate you to feel like they'll just say things to like make you feel bad about it until you cut it or whatever. But I don't know. I honestly think it's cool to be different. I go around to different areas. Like I was at the mall with my fiance yesterday, and almost every single dude I saw had like a buzz cut or like really, really, really short hair or the same haircut. I only saw like short hair, like hairstyles, like nothing else. So it's good to branch out. You want to be somebody that can like be yourself. And I hate that they like, I don't know if that's just society or what. My grandma hates it for the most part. Like she doesn't think that any guy should even have like any hair beyond like this much. Like all guys, she believes, should have really short cuts. Like that's just a universal thing. I don't know, but it's good to be different. It's good to be yourself. Props, dude.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen. Know more than I do. Sometimes.
About you. Yes, that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen.
Why does she sound like she's actually like manic or something?
I've read your files, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapist have worked on. Sure, you can have a candy. I'll have one too.
Yeah, bro. I mean, all hair when it grows out.
Sitting there like that.
Basically, any period of time from like I would say 4 or 5 months till like even to the point that I am now, it's still considered the awkward stage until you can like find a hairstyle. But even if you can get your bangs long enough to like either part them or like even like if I wanted, I could like style my hair more like this, and then just trim it up and have long sides and bangs or whatever, as long as it's like not OD or whatever.
Not a care in the world, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of give me some idea, bro. I'm so confused with Vanessa. She's not making any sense to me. Were these like questions that she was getting from psychiatrists? Was this from like age 10 to now? Because she did not sound like that in the game, and she looked anywhere from like 16 to like 22, like the character in the game. So I'm so confused why the voice sounds different.
But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative. Oh, sorry. You don't know what that means, do you? What I mean is that the way you told the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past. That makes me think you've cut yourself off from it. Is that right? Not sure? Well, I see in your file that you spent a
Yeah, I would agree. That's what she looks like around.
self-dialogue. You know what I mean? Asking yourself questions and getting answers. So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past. Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it, so you can let it go. Hi, Vanessa. Would you like a candy? Butterscotch stay.
No, thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece.
Well, they taste good to me.
Oh my gosh, it's me. I just want to control everything.
Thought we could do something today that
I literally be
would take
counting
one of
each
the
calorie of everything that I consume in my body.
plot test, right? No? Okay. Then I'm going to show you some ink blots, like this one. And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of. Here we go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a treehouse, doesn't it? Do you like treehouses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now, what about this one?
A beetle.
Really? Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
Wait, so real quick, am I better off spending the next 15 minutes listening to the rest of this? Or is there some like video that I could possibly find on YouTube that would like summarize this better? Like, is there like somebody that would break it down better if I looked up FNAF security breach explained or something? Or is this way better? I'm just thinking for like content purpose of like entertaining viewers and stuff, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting lore from this. Like, I'm understanding the story being told, but the way that the freaking therapist is talking is making me want to go to sleep. Only because it reminds me of when I was in high school. She sounds like this one teacher that I had, and she taught computer programming. And literally, I don't know if it was the tone of her voice or what, I almost fell asleep in her class every single day. I would literally be like this, and then I would put my head down on my desk, and then like 5 minutes later, I'd be like, and I would hear, Mike, Mike, and I'd get yelled at. Hair on the mic. Is most likely that there's another video explaining it. Okay, maybe FNAF, security, breach. I'll do breach and ruin explained lore. Okay, I could probably sit through these. I think this guy's good, right?
Hey guys, Super Horror Bro Mike here. and in
Holy
today's
crap, it's so loud. I don't know if it's that loud for you guys, but it just like blasted my freaking speakers.
We take a look at the story and endings of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. This video will provide a quick and snappy recap of events leading up to 6 possible story outcomes awaiting lost child Gregory, his animatronic guardian
I'll watch
Freddy,
this one
and
first
the
because I
villainous
didn't
security
watch
guard
any
turned
of the
killer
lore
buddy, Vanny.
for Security
So sit
Breach.
back, relax, and let's explore the mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. FNAF Security Breach takes place within the newly built Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex, the largest pizzeria Fazbear Entertainment has ever built. It's so big in fact that the building functions more like a mall.
It's so big in fact that I've gotten lost about 1,000,000 times.
Many restaurants, a golf course, laser tag arena, the list goes on and on. The Mega
I didn't get to
Pizzaplex
play
is
that.
also home to a brand new roster of rocking animatronic mascots, including a new incarnation of Freddy Fazbear himself. Everything is going well until one night during their stage show, the animatronics malfunction and the show ends early. Everyone is sent home, but one guest stays, a child named Gregory. Upon rebooting, Freddy discovers Gregory hiding inside his chest compartment, a place normally used for stowing cakes during birthday party events. This child seems to want to avoid being caught by the night guard Vanessa, and so Freddy agrees to help him to the exit before closing time.
I know how to get you out of here. Climb back into my chest
Is this guy just explaining what happens in the game?
cavity.
Any of the other worker bots have been hacked, entering their security mode. Although something is not quite right with them, they seem unhinged and bloodthirsty, seeking out trespassers and killing them on sight. But strangely, Freddy does not have this same urge to kill.
Never mind.
After failing to reach the exit on time, Gregory becomes trapped inside the Pizzaplex as lockdown protocol initiates. Forced to reunite with Freddy, the two set out to find an alternate exit. Along the way, Gregory is caught by Vanessa and discovers her twisted alter ego, Vanny.
I'm trapped.
I'll bet you think you're real clever, Gregory. Yeah, I know your name. You're in big trouble. This is not the night to be wasting my time. So, you are going to wait right there in Lost and Found until your parents or the police arrive.
Are you having fun yet?
While Vanessa is a short-tempered security guard, Vanny is far worse. Dressing in a rabbit costume, she dances around looking to capture children to use for the dark purposes of the sinister entity controlling her like a puppet. An entity known as Glitchtrap. We'll have more on this creepy character later. An interesting side note about Vanny is that she radiates a glitching effect whenever she gets too close. Not only does this make her hard to see during gameplay, it also prevents animatronics, including
Yeah, that
Freddy,
part
from
used to make
seeing
me
her.
panic like
This is why
crazy.
Vanessa, and by extension Vanny, are never attacked by security bots, and
Still here. Sorry, got a ton of work for school. No, you're good. You're good, bro. Sorry, I have to like exit full screen to see messages.
Override is in place to prevent this. Gregory ends up becoming separated from Freddy several times throughout the course of the game, and as the hours tick by, notices that Freddy and the other animatronics are becoming more and more cracked and withered, as if something is draining them of their power and corrupting their programming. It falls to Gregory to then save Freddy as he begins to power down. Eventually, after making it to the parts and service department, Gregory manages to save Freddy and the two can continue their adventure. We also observe another conversation between Vanessa and Freddy, where she states the Pizzaplex has no record of Gregory in their database.
I found him earlier and locked him up in Lost and Found.
Series of animatronic schematics for Chica, Roxy and Monty in the parts and service lab. He decides if they are to survive until 6 AM when the doors of his mall unlock once more, then Freddy will need upgrades from his good friends. And so begins the quest to fully upgrade Freddy.
Okay, I remember that.
Cam. Both of these items can be used as weapons while exploring.
It's like it's also exploring how the game works, and like I already know how it works. I just want to know the lore.
Club, DJ Music Man. With the head.
Yeah. Royally go fuck yourself, buddy.
Club,
you.
DJ Music Man.
I hated that
With
part.
The head fixed and
oh my gosh, I hate him.
Driver of a race car, Gregory manages to run down Roxy and remove her eyes. Freddy is now fully upgraded and the two make a break for the exit as the timer finally ticks over to 6 AM. However, instead of leaving, we do receive the option to put these upgrades to good use. Children have been going missing after all, and if we are to stop Vanny and the culprit behind her mind control, Freddy and Gregory will have to stick around a little longer to
yeah, I wasn't understanding how some of the endings, Vanny is like a freaking girl in a suit represented by, and then sometimes she's a robot.
Tie up
like
some loose ends.
What one is it?
It's open, let's go!
No.
Oh, I
cannot exit this
we got the glitch where you see guys the little
stick around a little longer
sun and moon chase scene security alert thing. Mine never went away. I got here and instead of it going away, it stayed.
I cannot exit this
and glitched my game.
Of course you can. Come on, we can hide you somewhere.
Without a recharge station, my systems.
I know you won't survive.
Great, that is correct.
Thank you, this is what I wanted.
And so we come to the endings themselves. There are currently 6 known endings at the time of writing this video. We'll take a look at each in turn. You see, while not all of these endings are canon, they do all contain valuable information which help explain the overarching story Security Breach aims to tell. Like jigsaw pieces, by themselves you miss the full picture, but combine everything and it becomes crystal clear. So let's get started with an analysis of the first ending. The most common ending players will unlock during the game is this one. Gregory escapes through the front door of the Pizzaplex and remains hunted by Vanny for the rest of his life. Children continue to go missing, presumably being used to harvest remnants to bring back William Afton's glitch trap. The key point to take away from this ending, however, is the fate of Gregory. Most children would return home to their parents, but Gregory does not. Instead, he sleeps on the street. But why? Earlier in the game, Vanessa mentions to Freddy that there is no record of Gregory on their system, which means he did not enter the mall as a guest. Instead, he snuck in illegally, hence why at the beginning of the game he was so desperate to avoid security. Gregory doesn't have a home or parents of his own. He was a homeless orphan who entered the Pizzaplex to
That's what I
escape the
assumed.
cruel outside world and get to be a kid for a little while, enjoying the sights and sounds of Freddy Fazbear's mega Pizzaplex. Unfortunately, he picked the wrong night to do so.
Yeah, I would say that is very true.
The second ending shows Gregory and Freddy escaping through a loading bay and driving off in a company van. Freddy said he cannot survive outside of the Pizzaplex as he needs access to the recharge stations dotted about the building to stay alive. This ending, while silly, gives us another key piece to tie into the true ending. We see that, with additional power, Freddy can in fact survive outside of the Pizzaplex.
And a car battery to his ears.
The Afton ending is by far the most elaborate to unlock. Players are required to brave the endgame with no option to save and must fully upgrade Freddy with all animatronic perks in order to access a secret area below Roxy's Raceway. Taking a one-way trip down a barely functional elevator shaft, Gregory and Freddy find themselves in a cavernous environment, where the ruins of an old pizzeria are located. This is the
snap.
pizzeria from Five Nights at Freddy's 6. The Building Fazbear founder Henry Emily lured Michael Afton, his father William, and the other haunted animatronics containing the remnants of William's child victims before burning it to the ground. Finally stopping
I know about
William
that
Afton
lore.
once and for all and freeing the souls of his victims. Or so it seemed. In the following game, FNAF Help Wanted, a new malicious character appeared in the form of Green Rabbit Glitchtrap. It is my belief that after being doomed to an eternity in animatronic hell, as seen in Ultimate Custom Night, Afton found a way to escape when circuit boards from the animatronics he haunted, such as Springtrap, were scanned into the game code for Help Wanted to speed up development. Afton's remnant or soul residue remained on these parts, and so he found a way to escape his hell and transfer into a digital form. From here, he influenced various beta testers into assisting his return to a physical form, eventually discovering the perfect candidate in Vanessa. So Vanessa and Vanny are one and the same. The Vanny side of her persona
What? They're the same? Vanny controlled by Glitchtrap. Vanessa is free-willed but scared to disobey.
Controlled by Glitchtrap, and the Vanessa side free-willed but scared of disobeying her puppet master. Because this location was where William died, it is where his soul is strongest and easiest to transfer from a digital state to a physical one. We find him in a charge station below the pizzeria, powering up into the remains of his Springtrap suit, again a body where his remnant would remain strongest. Glitchtrap has been using Vanessa to hack Fazbear Entertainment security protocols, explaining why the animatronics turned into killing machines.
The techs have been struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots.
Dude, my brain.
It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the
Vanny
glitch back to its origin,
is Vanessa and Bunny?
In fact, Freddy comments how he was brought down into the depths of the old pizzeria
My
with his
brain.
friends, where they were presumably infected by the Glitchtrap virus. Just like Vanessa, they fell under his control.
I have been here before. She brought me here. I found myself for the first time when I cleared the path. I did not want to, but I had no choice. Now I have a choice. I have changed. My friends are here. They are so angry, confused.
Glitchtrap now sucks the power from these animatronics, explaining their withered state throughout the game. But more than this, we get the sense that Freddy takes William Afton's resurrection personally.
Stop him.
What was that? Are you okay?
He is trying to take control of me. I do not think I can fight it for long.
He? What is that thing?
Throughout the game,
What
Freddy
the
also
heck?
acts differently to the other, more hostile animatronics. He makes several strange comments that allude to him being more than a mere robot AI, but rather a sentient being. Here are a few examples.
It's like the whole place is trying to get me.
I am not.
Why?
I do not know. I want to help you. There you are.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a lot nicer than every other animatronic in the whole game.
Now this is all
Even though
theory
at times I did
discussion,
feel
but
bad
my
for
best
some.
interpretation of events at this time is that Freddy also contains a resurrected human soul, that of William Afton's son, Michael. Michael Afton also perished in the fire at this pizzeria, and it is therefore possible that his soul remained trapped in this location. We know Fazbear Entertainment frequently cuts corners and reuses parts from older animatronics. There is a
They do
decent
that a
possibility
lot
that
in the
some of these
lore.
parts, much like the circuit board scanned for Help Wanted, were reused from this old location before the new one, the Megaplex, was built over it, allowing Michael's consciousness to return when Freddy was rebooted after the Glitchtrap hack. This explains why he is able to hold off his father's attempts
Makes
to
sense, I
hack him
guess.
during the climactic boss fight. It's father versus son all over again. After burning Glitchtrap's resurrected William Afton several times, the Pizzaplex explodes, and the child souls trapped inside the scrap animatronics once again rise up to claim their tormentor, dragging him back to the animatronic hell he deserves. William may always come back, but he rarely manages to stay for very long.
Good. Good. There might be outdated things here. Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't the information that's out now be slightly different now that there's another one? Because every time there's a new version of the game, doesn't that slightly change the lore? Because, I mean, everyone that kind of like estimates an idea of the lore is never going to know the truth of what the actual like devs are doing until another game comes out or whatever. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know that the movie's like a different thing too. The movie, I read that I shouldn't take the movie and the lore from the movie into consideration with the game lore or whatever. I'm just gonna be right back, guys. I gotta get another drink. I'll be right back. All right, let's finish this.
The fire ending is
It's
a curious
confusing
one.
because a
In
lot
this
of
ending, we see
head
Freddy and Gregory escaping the Pizzaplex after they light a fire
cannons.
to burn it to the ground. From the way Freddy says it's time to end this, we get more confirmation that he has a very aware, very human side to him. One who seeks to stop Fazbear Entertainment from harming anyone else. During their escape, Vanny grabs Gregory, and as Freddy rushes over to help,
this is the
both
thing I
are
don't
sent
understand.
careening over the rooftop, hitting the floor and dying on impact. Gregory unmasks Vanny, and it is revealed that, yes, she is Vanessa. However, a post-credit sequence reveals Vanessa to be seemingly alive and well, looking down sorrowfully on the body of a person that looks just like her. So, twins, right? Well, my first reaction to this sequence, before spending time piecing everything together, was that yes, these two are sisters. But if we take into account our previous discussion of how souls become tied to the location they died in, then
I think my view of the lore might be a bit strange. I don't want to interject something that makes it unpleasant to experience. Nah, you're good, bro.
This ending instead serves as symbolism. It is simply saying that Vanessa was never saved from Glitchtrap's control, and so once Vanny dies,
I'm just trying my
her soul
best to
remains
at
forever.
least kind of like, I don't really care if I'm 100% getting everything as accurate as I physically can. I just kind of like want an idea in my head of like what I'm playing, because I do enjoy like story games that have like a, you know what I mean? Kind of like an idea, like what am I actually playing? What is the background?
Restless and trapped
But
inside the
I
mega
get
pizzaplex,
that it sounds
leading further
confusing or whatever, because I know a million people have told me before that FNAF is super confusing and super complex, and with the storylines and the games, it has like been basically like determined that there's been so many FNAF buildings that they've made and destroyed, and then made, brought back, destroyed, made again, destroyed, like in the lore, that it gets confusing too. But
evidence to our Afton family resurrection theory.
I'm starting to kind of get it. The bad Vanny
There isn't
ending.
too much to say about the bad Vanny ending. During their trip through Phaser Blast, Gregory and Freddy discover a secret room near a catwalk above the arena. This is where Vanessa hid away and secretly hacked Fazbear's systems. Freddy, who has been attacked and dismantled by Vanny's rogue security bots, manages to guide Gregory to the override controls, turning the bots back on their master. This leads to Vanny's gruesome demise, as she is ripped limb from limb by her own weaponized robots. We can gain information from this ending, however. Firstly, it confirms that yes, Vanny was responsible for hacking into the animatronics and causing them to
Why
go
she
rogue.
like? Why they make
And
her like
secondly,
thick?
A newspaper article states that despite the mess, Fazbear Entertainment once again plans to reopen in the future, basically confirming more locations and therefore games are coming soon. The final ending is what most would refer to as Security Breach's true closure. To unlock it, we must save Vanessa from her Vanny state, and to do this, we need to seek out and complete all 3 Princess Quest arcade machines. These pixel art themed video games originated from the mobile version of FNAF Help Wanted. Staff seem confused as to why this game was ever ported to arcade cabinets, and even more confused as to the strange behaviour these cabinets exhibit, refusing to work unless played in order and never turning off even when unplugged from a power source. They seem almost paranormal, haunted, and well, that's because they are. You see, Princess Quest is not just a video game, it is in fact Vanessa's digital prison, one created to hold her by Glitchtrap after he possessed her while she worked as a beta tester for Fazbear's gaming division testing Help Wanted. If Gregory finds and completes...
So the like Vanny masks or whatever were like kind of what like brainwashed them. That we get in the second one.
In order, he frees Vanessa of her digital prison and allows her to break free of her Vanny persona, this relinquishing the control Glitchtrap has over her mind. Now able to control her own actions once more, Vanessa's good side takes over once more and she leaves the Pizzaplex with Gregory and the still functional Freddy Head. With the robotics engineering
I love how
skills
the
she
artwork
learned
he's
as
so like
Glitchtrap's disciple,
cute.
it stands to reason Vanessa would be able to find a way to rebuild
It's like a little
Freddy
puppy or
eventually.
something.
Now if we bring all of these ending pieces together, we can understand the game's true conclusion. Gregory, once a homeless orphan child, now has a mother figure in Vanessa, who he has freed from Glitchtrap's control. They were both alone, but now have each other. Likewise, Freddy, who believed he could never leave the Pizzaplex, discovers he actually can, using other power sources to sustain him. William Afton's remains remain locked below the Pizzaplex, trapped with his past.
So is Michael Afton Mimic?
Demons, the other haunted animatronics. Plex. To sustain
Or
him.
whoever, whatever.
William Afton's remains
William, not
remain locked
Michael,
below
I'm
the
stupid.
Pizzaplex,
William,
trapped
I'm
with
at.
his past demons, the other haunted animatronics. But his son Michael has found peace with the child he finally did manage to protect. Perhaps finally able to find closure for the terrible act he subjected his younger brother to all those years ago. And with that, we come to the end of my personal take on the story of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it both
Alright, that's fire. I appreciate that guy explaining it as best as he could. I kind of get it a little bit. Alright, dope, guys. So, I guess the next game, once I do the playthrough, even if you guys watch this through, I really would appreciate if anybody came to watch the actual official playthrough, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out any repetitiveness. I get rid of like anything but the straight storyline so that you guys can watch it from beginning to end. I already did it with the regular security breach, but now I'm going to be doing it with security breach ruin. We do it beginning to end. I'll post shorts if you guys are in the Discord or whatever. Let me know what kind of shorts you guys want to see me post of the game. And I'll react to more stuff as I learn, because my plan now is to play Mimic, even though if that's not in the right order, I still think that I got enough out of it. If there's any other FNAF games you guys want me to play too that have like more lore, I would be down. I don't really enjoy the like first couple games. I don't like games that are survival types. Me and my fiance are completely different. She likes those games where you like sit stationary and you just like check doors, do that. The whole reason I got into playing this was because this FNAF game is like an open world, like big, giant map. I mean, it could have been a little bit smaller, but I like open world games, like open world horror games with a storyline, or what I like. Little Nightmares. What's the other one I just got done playing? I did Little Nightmares, Reanimal, and all the Resident Evils and stuff. Any game that's like a exploration and also storyline game, I'm all for. I don't have any problem with FNAF. I don't think FNAF is like bad just because the first couple are survival based where you're like stationary, but I just personally don't like those games. Like they're not stimulating to me. They're not as fun as like an open world exploration storyline game. But yeah, anything else you guys want to have me react to, post in the Discord. We can officially make, I guess. Let me check real quick. We could actually officially make a Discord for FNAF fans, just to kind of have people talk more about it and stuff. So I will add. Let me see if it'll let me add a. Did I just delete one of my tabs? Oh no, I didn't. I'm gonna add one more, and I'm gonna call it FNAF Talk. FNAF. Everything FNAF. And you guys can literally talk in the group about anything FNAF related. And I'll send that one too. I think a couple of you guys have the link to my main Discord, but if you want a link to my actual main Discord where it's just a free for all, everyone talks thing, you can join that too. But that one's the FNAF one, at least. What's up, Jax? Yeah, sadly the game is finished. I just reacted to like most of the lore, and I'm gonna head off for tonight. Only because I'm not just disappearing on you guys. I literally will have to save those 5 hours of footage now that I have of Ruin, and it's going to take me 2.5 hours at least, bare minimum, to get a good edit for you guys. So I'm going to be up to like 2 or 3 in the morning editing for you guys. But there will be that video, so you guys will be able to watch Ruin more streamlined and connected without me just going in circles and all that. And then we'll play. I'll try to get money together. I am really trying to save because now I'm looking at a car and a potential house, but I will put some money aside and we'll try to play like Mimic if you guys want. Secret of the Mimic. And what I talk too fast and my brain doesn't keep up. Any other games that you guys think that make sense to play that kind of fit into that like thing I said with if it's like a free world open concept like exploration FNAFs. I don't know any of the FNAF games really, but this is a W stream, guys. I always enjoy talking to y'all, so I really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me. A place to yap, a dangerous thing you have created. Yeah, I mean, people gotta be able to talk about things that they like, and I feel like there's not a lot of groups like that. For me, I'm kind of more like somebody that gets into game lore and stuff, and I like learning about it, and I like playing the games that are surrounding it, and I think that you guys have been the coolest community in pretty much any game that I've played, because I've met people from Resident Evil specifically. I've met people specifically from like the Little Nightmares series, and I've met people from the Poppy series. I would say FNAF is the biggest so far. I've met the most new people from FNAF, and then followed by Poppy. But out of all those groups, you guys have been like the most kind, like actually trying to be helpful and not being like, you're doing it wrong. You're like trying to like ruin the experience. You guys have all been really cool. I mean, I did have someone earlier today that apparently spoiled something. I don't know what they spoiled because I don't know enough lore, but still, you guys have all been really cool. So I appreciate that. Do you have a favorite character? Honestly, I feel like I don't know enough about any of them in general to have like an opinion like that just yet. I would say as far as like Security Breach is concerned, obviously my favorite character or whatever, I feel like Freddy was the coolest out of anybody in it because he was the only one that wasn't trying to kill us. But I guess if the other animatronics weren't being corrupt, then they wouldn't do that anyways. I would say as far as like design and everything, I think Monty's like the coolest like design, how they had it in Ruin 2 where he would like swim through the part where we had to like jump over I don't even know what it was. We were jumping on like barrels or whatever. That was like the coolest situation for me because I feel like that was like, I don't know, that was like a cool way to make it like a scary sequence in the game. But yeah, Monty sucks. Danny always got opinions on all of them. I mean, they are, I guess, technically the ones that took over the main cast, because what is it? Roxy took over Foxy. Monty took over Bonnie, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna butcher it trying to like guess things, but Danny says we have Xbox. What are we gonna play? I can't really play anything 2-player. They want me to play Mimic. Oh, if you guys didn't realize, Danny's my fiance. She's the one that literally just left like an hour ago that I walked outside and now she's in chat. But there's not really any games that we could play like that 2-player. Danny I gave her a webcam that I had here. I don't know if she's actually going to start streaming or not. I told her she can. Danny, you're gonna have to Google how to do it. I don't remember. With Xbox, you can only stream on Twitch, and you have to hook up the USB. I think it has to be the USB, not the USB-C, and then like hook the webcam up through settings or something, but yeah, also my fiance is like obsessed with lore from FNAF. You literally asked for the webcam to stream, bro. Dude, how do I always get I'm trimming my beard tonight. I literally keep getting like little lint stuck in my beard. I don't think the dog is gonna stream. Let me check real quick just to have an idea. I want to know how much the new games cost too. I think FNAF Mimic is like $30, $40. Okay, I can check Steam too. I can play it on PC. People want me to play the last Poppy, but I never got around to playing that either. Okay, Mimic is $39.99. I gotta watch like more. Should I react to the trailer? I haven't looked up or anything. And then what is the secret of the Mimic? What is it on PS5? It's the same price. The VR, bro, I am not buying VR. All I see everyone play now is like VR chat with headphones, and they play with freaking anime girls with big titties. VR is wild. I don't need VR. VR is wild looking. People stream VR now. It's like so popular because Jinxie and a couple other people were streaming like with VR people. And I'm like, yo, VR took off because of that. Now so many people watch VR. Okay, and what other, let me just look up all FNAF games just to see what FNAF games are exploration based? Is that what you want to call it? The Five Nights at Freddy's games that are primary exploration based depart from the traditional static office defense gameplay. Yeah, see, I'm just not good at that kind of stuff. Okay, so it just says security breach ruin, into the pit. What the heck is into the pit? Mimic. FNAF World, a turn-based RPG spin-off that allows the player to explore the map. Freddy in Space. What are these games? What in the heck is FNAF World? It looks like an RP, what do they call them? RP play into the pit? Does that have a storyline? A reaction to all trailers into the pit. I'm trying to see what the heck is what? It's a 2D game.
Hello everyone, welcome to Switch Up.
Alright, I'll switch just to react real quick. I'll react to this one because I have no idea what I'm looking at right now.
In today's video, we're going to have a look at one of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, which has recently had a physical release on the Nintendo Switch. That's Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit.
Yeah, a proper
It's on the
physical
Switch
release.
only?
We also have a copy of this one to give away, as it's a sponsored video, and it's actually a game that you might enjoy hearing about.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, the franchise as a whole, you'll know all about it, I'm sure. If it's a series you've never really touched, this one's actually quite different, so it may pique your interest. So what exactly is Into the Pit? Well, let's find out. The story then, and this, as far as I can see, is actually based on a story from one of the graphic novels, Five Nights at Freddy's Fazbear Fright #1, Into the Pit.
That was a mouthful, wasn't it?
It was indeed. It was written by Ellie Cooper and Scott.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't have a
who's
Switch.
the creator of the whole franchise, and released in 2019. And as far as I've seen with some of these novels, I'm not proclaiming to be any sort of expert on this franchise.
Wait, how many of you guys have the
like,
book
old
set?
Goosebumps books.
Yes,
Do you know what I
have
mean?
that feel, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And the
There's an animatronic shark.
game here picks up the story of that, of a young child named Oswald, who is quite unhappy with his life. He feels he's stuck in quite a boring place. Nothing really ever happens. He needs to go and wait in a pizzeria while his dad works through the night, and his dad then picks him up at the end of his shift, and it's during one
This is
of
like
the
overwhelming my
visits that
brain.
Right.
Yeah, and when Glenn says awry, he means the reanimation of animatronics that will hunt you down.
Yes, Oswald is, whilst sitting there bored, waiting for his dad, as I said, intrigued to hear about an old ball pit that this pizzeria has, and goes looking for it. He finds it and jumps into it, only to seemingly be transported back to the 80s.
Now, anyone that's got kids would never do
My
that,
brain.
because those ball pits are
Just watch the
filthy, aren't they?
trailer.
Rank, and maybe the
Dude, holy crap. My brain can't handle all the... So just watch the trailer of it. After this, I want to react to the Mimic real quick, just to have an idea. I want to react with you guys first before I watch it, like watch anything about the game.
What do you wish for most?
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life.
I feel like I'm watching like an older cartoon or something.
Answer. But what will your deepest desires cost? Will you survive long
Bro got
enough?
PTSD. Yo, there's so many games. Excuse me. Sorry if that was loud. Sorry. I keep sneezing randomly because my dog. And also summertime allergies. I mean, honestly, I wasn't expecting that much from that game. So that actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Like, if that makes sense. Because I didn't know what they could do with a two-dimensional game, because that's just not a popular format anymore. Secret of Mimic. I guess that's what it's called. No, I don't. Do I want to watch the gameplay trailer or the launch trailer? Because I don't want to watch something that's going to give away the whole game. Oh, that's what the Into the Pit is? That's interesting that they decided on a two-dimensional game to do that. I guess we'll just do launch trailer.
Now, here's the deal. We've done business with
I don't want
several
to spoil it.
trusted partners over the years. One of our most important is MCM, Murray's Costume Manor. The name's a little misleading. They created several suits and mascots for
I think I learned about this when they first. I was learning about the lore, something about like the original company that expanded on finally getting the suits to where they were at the point where you could like get people to fit inside. They like worked with the company I think they're referencing, because this is like really old tense, right? This is like supposed to be more of like past history, not future history, I believe.
Yes, but they also specialize in animatronic design and construction. As a Fazbear technician, you should be familiar with
Yo. Where is it?
work. Murray's suits and mascots for us, yes, but they also specialize in animatronic design and
That, I don't know what about that design. That is terrifying.
construction. As a Fazbear technician, you should be familiar with their work. Murray's been working on a custom endoskeleton for our new restaurant project. Everything was going great until...
Is this going to be a world where you're surrounded by any and everything animatronic? Because that would be insane. A freaking elephant? What the heck is that? I thought that was freaking Pac-Man. Yeah, this looks freaking terrifying. How is she moving like that? Like a accordion? There is way too many new animatronics.
We'll follow up with more instructions soon. Thanks for being a part of the Fazbear team.
That looks terrifying. There is no way that that isn't actually a good game, because somebody came in earlier and they said, oh, by the way, Secret of the Mimic isn't good. Security Breach is better. There's no way. I can agree, I guess, that everybody has different opinions, but there's no way that the game is significantly worse. A new game is significantly worse? Or do they mean the storyline is significantly worse? Because that, if they actually delivered on all the things that they just showed, some of those things I actually don't want to have to be running away from, because they looked absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Can you do a spoiler? It depends. Is the spoiler gonna ruin the storyline for me or not? Because if it doesn't ruin like the whole story, you're good. The storyline is probably the best in the series. The Secret of the Mimic. I don't know, man. There's probably people that have their own, everyone has their own opinion, so I don't ever get mad at people for saying like, this one's good, this one's, you guys have heard my opinion, but I don't remember which one of you guys, was it Jax or was it Logical that told me to play Ruin, because you guys were completely right. That felt like Ruin to me felt like what Security Breach should have been. But I agree that I should have played them obviously in the right order as well. Like, it would have made no sense to skip Security Breach as a whole. But the flow of Ruin just was 1,000 times better in my opinion. It made more sense. It made more sense as a game as a whole, and how it was paced, and how it was kind of like gently nudging you through the game without having like so many like confusing go here, go here, go here, go here, then go back, and then you get rewarded with the next objective or whatever. Very, very, I will say that's like a whole, I gave it like a, 3 or 4 more points out of 10. That was a solid game. So I'm really thankful for whoever suggested it. I can't remember. My memory is shot, guys. I'm like old, so I have really bad short-term memory, but once I see you guys in the chat once, at the bare minimum, I remember you. If I see you, I remember you. Trust. But with that, yeah, I'll repost one more time the Discord link for the FNAF Discord. Just if anyone wants to go in and chat about that, anybody is free to do that. And I am gonna get off for tonight. I know Danny said something, but we'd have to download games and coordinate what games to play and all that. Jax, I don't know. I don't know. No, dang it. I just freaking shared the link with my old account. Dang it. What is happening? My computer's glitching out. Okay. There it is. I'll pin it. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean, man. I just have no idea like what the spoiler would be, so I don't want to risk it per se right now. But and I'll let you guys talk in the FNAF group. I'll try to like come in and talk here and there, but oh, sorry, Kim. When did Kim say something? When did Kim say something? What's up, Kim? Why did you not show up in my chat log? You're literally not in my chat log. How is that possible? Why is YouTube only showing up in my chat log for... Well, that makes me feel horrible. Sorry, I was totally not ignoring you. I can't even, like, tell what time you sent the messages. My bad, Kim. I literally was not ignoring you. I don't know why I'm not getting anything from Twitch anymore. All right, guys. Much love. Thank y'all for coming out and supporting. I will be back. Don't worry about that. Hopefully you guys are into like other games too. Like I won't play anything crazy, but I will eventually probably play Resident Evil, but you guys probably won't be into that. That's like a completely different storyline. Not even like similar. Poppy Playtime I feel like is the closest thing to FNAF, but I don't know if you guys are like, I know there's like people that like will only like one franchise and hate the other one or whatever. Like they're just like want to show loyalty or whatever. I personally, I'll play any horror-based game. I just like games like that. But yeah, of course, guys. I appreciate you all. Hopefully you guys have a blessed rest of your night. It is Wednesday. The weekend will pop off too. Maybe Friday I'll get Mimic downloaded. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But peace. Love you guys. God bless. And stay tuned. In like 2 to 4 hours, I will have the full game that I just played, Ruin, from start to finish, fully edited and streamlined for you guys to be more entertaining. Good night, guys.